If, as the Secretary of State says, the whole world is waiting for the Soviet Union to tell the truth, the Soviet reply seems to be, let it wait. There are reports the Soviets have recovered some of the bodies from the Korean airliner shot down by a Soviet fighter plane. The Soviet Union won't say about the bodies, but then the Soviet Union won't say it shot down the plane either. We will show you some of what the Soviet Union did say Friday at the UN and to its own people on Soviet TV, and some of what our Secretary of State said. But we will begin with the President and what might and might not happen now. So far, the attitude seems to be do nothing at once. Correspondent Emery King begins.
We know you. You say, I know a perfect spot for a picnic. We'll go there on horseback. And you bring along the Almaden Mountain Chablis. Crisp, dry, a true California Chablis. You know it well. We know the wine you like because we've been making wine longer than any other California winery. We know you. We make your wine.
What would happen if you put a group of out-of-work auto workers together with a highly skilled team of Japanese engineers?
I can't stand it anymore!
There would definitely be some cultural differences. Michael Keaton, George Wendt, and Mimi Rogers star in Ron Howard's Gung Ho. Saturday on HBO.
How do you change the weather like that?
Oh, it is simple. I think hot.
You think hot?
You didn't tell us what the relationship was between the two. Oh.
Anne Albrecht could have taught English in private or suburban schools. Instead, she wanted the challenge of working in an urban school system and chose Boston. She's put in 16 years here, and now, because she is white, Albrecht may be laid off.
I feel I'm being laid off for unfair reasons. I feel, in a way, as if my civil rights are being violated.
$185 every point. Total out. $840. We will return.
Honey. Now you go and try and figure out a woman. Come on, fellas, we got a lot of work to do. Let's go.
Hey, you just gave us 5.
All right, I'm taking it back. Let's go. Come on.
Lincoln Mercury has extended the deadline for the 10% cash savings plan on Capri, Zephyr, and Cougar. You now have until April 5th. More time to get a check direct from Lincoln Mercury for 10% of the base vehicle sticker price on every new 81 Capri, Zephyr, and Cougar. Lincoln Mercury has extended the 10% cash savings plan. But hurry, you only have until April 5th to buy from stock or order the car you want.
Coast Titans, Southern Cal, and Stanford. Carmichael goes for 24 as the Trojans, trailing 7-0, finally get underway in the third period. Gifford goes the distance to knot the score to the delight of USC fans. On the first play of the fourth quarter, Carmichael breaks loose again for the Trojans, cracks the Stanford engines on a one-man warpath for 36 yards all told, and a tally that puts Southern Cal out front. But the big story of a big game is written on the ensuing kickoff.
Some things just go together in the morning.
Hey, Kath, have you seen this tape we got in this morning?
This is the greatest story.
We've got to get it in the show.
They work better together.
For the next couple of days, clouds that we now have in the northern plains, I think will be moving out, and weather around Chicago should be great.
They become part of your routine.
So they've got all lanes open now inbound in the Kennedy at Belmont.
Get together with Eyewitness News this morning. Weekdays at 6:30 on Channel 7.
He was later killed during a shootout with police on I-5 near Lakewood. Friends have now launched an online fundraising campaign to help Ortega's two children that are just 4 and 5 years old.
He was a fighter. She's a fighter.
Mmm, savory, juicy, and hold up. It's got Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Nice. Crispy, zesty, ranchy perfection. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
Measures by desperate Trojans provide the turning point. Gifford's pass is intercepted by Christ of Stanford, who races 29 yards to the Southern Cal 12. Victory for Stanford on the inside track to the Rose Bowl as Hugasian scores the winning touchdown.
Bailiff, take Sergeant Hunter into custody. Sergeant Hunter, you'll remain in custody until you reveal the name of your informant to this court.
Tell your whelk from your winkle, or how about your stickleback from your humpback? Well, don't worry, because you don't need to know the first thing about fishing to enjoy Fisherman's Friend. You don't need to know the Latin name for the carp, the salmon, the herring, or even the Fisherman's Friend itself. In fact, this could be the closest you've come to a fish in your entire life, and there's definitely no need to sit motionless for hours. In fact, you don't even need to be friends with a fisherman. Even top international celebrities who know nothing about fishing recommend them. Fisherman's Friend. Reel some in today.
Fred Meyer always gives you more ways to save, like low prices in every aisle. Plus, you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the app and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. Discover more ways to save big. Fred Meyer. Fresh for everyone.
It's Bedrock Rocks. Now everyone can create their own CD from Pebbles.
You can choose the music of M2M, Sammy, or 8 more cool artists.
One mail-in form for free CD on each mock box of Pebbles.
And if your Pebbles box says
you're a Bedrock Rocks instant winner,
Sammy can perform live in your hometown. Many will enter, few will win.
For details, see mock boxes of Post Pebbles cereal, part of this good breakfast. All for free game piece like Bedrock Rocks.
Here we see Hollywood's famous Chinese theater, made memorable by its footprints of the Hollywood great. And here is the Hollywood Trocadero, playground of the stars, the Hollywood Bowl, mecca for music lovers. Here's Hollywood's famous Coconut Grove.
Saying what? She's getting my house, that's what she's doing, and she can move in a fat little...
Realized that there could be a potential market for this tobacco that the natives were growing along the James River. Actually, that is what turned our failure, our fourth failure in settling this continent, into a success.
Tobacco secured the survival of the fledgling colonies. And by the end of the 17th century, England was importing more than 20 million pounds of colonial tobacco per year.
Love you for that, but for now, can't just stop worrying for me and just go ahead and feel what I want you to feel. Jealous.
Welcome to the show. Good luck. Next prize, please, George.
Next up, it's a new smart toaster. This collection includes a toaster that features an interactive display, a panini press, and a warming rack that fits over the top of your toaster from Revolution Cooking.
Thank you, Rachel Reynolds.
Each day, Doc, I'm finally putting away those old urges. I even met an old nerd from high school and left him alone. Well, I really wanted to flush him.
Casa Vicens Gaudi and the Palace of Catalan Music. Adam.
What is Barcelona?
Are in Barcelona.
Embassy 1600.
The sons of this late architect designed the Chinese embassy. Alex.
Who's I in pay?
Right.
Yes, by finding the match under number 19.
Amethyst and diamond earrings. No match. Julie?
Let's try number 13, please. And the match under 19.
13 and 9.
There it is.
Oh, Bessie, why did you go to all this trouble? And once you'd found me, you could have just talked to me.
Well, I doubt whether I would have accomplished very much if I'd said, "Hello, I'm Lily Schroeder. I'm the girl you raped in 1943. Talk to you, Roy? No, first I needed to study you. Fortunately, Stephen is an absolutely brilliant researcher.
First you hear it, then you feel it. That's the crunchy, melt-in-your-mouth feeling of Ritz Toasted Chips.
Mr. Vaccaro? Mr. Vaccaro?
Okay, you home free and so am I. Bye-bye.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Vaccaro. Where are you going?
Back to my little gray quarters at home in the West. To take a peaceful siesta.
But I want to,
France's embassy has a reception room named for this Frenchman, whose 1831 to 1832 visit led to a classic book on American democracy. Anne.
Who is de Tocqueville?
Right.
OnStar isn't.
Stranger things have happened. Come back and tell us. It would be interesting to know, how things
definitely,
turn out.
but I don't think that's going to happen. But I definitely will if you did.
It's been nice meeting both.
Time to get out of the rut and into Del Taco, where everything we make is habit-breaking.
Same place. Same place. Same thing. Same thing.
Don't be a creature of habit. Come into Del Taco. Not the same place, not the same thing.
So for April 16th, and the anxious, upset stomach that comes with the thumping head, and the thumping head that comes with the anxious, upset stomach, there are the medicines of Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer, for the symptoms of stress that can come from last year's success.
Kerke right in the middle here, who was going to run under Kelsey, so he goes to the second choice. It's why you run those double slants. If you don't like the first one or there's somebody clogging up the middle of it.
In Santa Rosa, California, workmen swarm over a building site at a given signal, off and away to build the fastest house on record. Last year, a local contractor did it in 6 hours. Today, he and his eager beaver builders are out to slice that mark in half. A prefabricated chimney swings into place in the $10,000 home, which will be raffled off at $1 a ticket. The proceeds to be used to build a recreation center for local youngsters. Everything fits, and every man knows where it goes and where he goes. Tight squeezes don't mean a thing when you're racing the clock, and this army of workmen have sallied forth to back.
Demand for buffalo hide was greater than ever. But the buffalo were already responsible for providing food, tools.
This is our first bite. It's going to be turkey breast with prosciutto and peas.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. What is first?
I see. Danny has a problem with his father. Hi, everybody.
Hello, John.
Yeah, poor kid. He's really going through a rough time. Oh, thanks. He hasn't been able to adjust since his parents got divorced.
I think the dose was too high.
Who cares? He's going to be dead in 10 minutes.
Every time you die, humanity moves forward. I got a job to do.
Mickey 17. Only in theaters March 7th. Rated R.
Gold on the ice. Boutier on the outside. Riley on the inside. Remember, that time of 1:16:08 is the 55 and over world record. So we'll keep our eye on that. Riley is going to pip this pair here as he goes out in front. And
Other than his stupid stishkins. Why, it's nothing but a jack-o'-lantern, Olive.
And so was this a requirement to be, I mean, how was this enforced? Yeah, how was this being enforced?
He'll come to me and say things like, oh, if you don't do this, or if you don't eat this, or drink these things.
That's not true, Your Honor.
Yes. Hold on. Let me
talk.
Bumblebees look too big to fly. Especially this. How do they do it?
Car telephone.
And number 6, please.
Car telephone.
I can use that.
Keep in touch with all the kids and all the grandchildren,
That's
of
right.
course. 2 doors, swinging open for our challenger. Select again.
18.
Cash pot.
Oh, I can use that. 2.
Tennis rackets for 2. Julie.
Baby head's enterprise, baby head's enterprise. She can do a headstand right before your eyes.
Just like me.
Baby head's enterprise has her feet in the air. She can do a headstand anywhere, right side up, upside down. She's the cutest baby around. She can sit, do a split, even tumble out of it. Baby headstand surprise, baby headstand surprise.
I love you, baby headstand.
Baby headstand surprise.
All right, welcome everybody to the all Grand Theft Auto episode of G4 TV. You guys and your bats team, you have to admit that we are super excited to have with us our favorite gangster of all time.
So what did it mean to Tina's family to finally see the conviction?
The family, they just want...
In the 18th century, colonial tobacco farmers, among them George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, struggled as inequities in the tobacco trade left them permanently indebted to British merchants. In tobacco-producing areas, the American Revolution became known as the Tobacco War. And in 1776, Benjamin Franklin used 5 million pounds of Virginia tobacco to collateralize a loan from France to help finance the American Revolution. But whether the world was at war or at peace, as long as there were ships on the sea, tobacco found new customers.
Some water, Alan. Here's your glass of water, Alan.
Golden honey on those little golden grahams. A kiss of golden honey makes you smile. What a taste! It tastes like honey graham crackers, crispy, crunchy all the way. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden graham day.
Tastes like crisp little honey graham crackers.
Made to stay crispy and crunchy in milk. Part of this good, nutritious breakfast.
Kiss of golden honey makes you smile. What a taste! Oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden graham day.
You know what you don't see in psoriasis commercials? The thousands of real people who go undiagnosed. People whose psoriasis can look very different depending on their skin tone.
Fun. You don't have drinks by the pool here, you have drinks in the pool. But even though Johannesburg is changing, not everyone can live in places like Melrose Arch.
For the majority of Joburg's inhabitants, home continues to be black townships surrounding the city, and most likely it's Soweto. Throughout the 70s and 80s, the townships played a crucial role in the struggle against apartheid.
At last, New Ulay Beauty Cleanser. A cleanser that goes beyond dirt and makeup to reveal a more radiant complexion. A cleanser that gently helps lift away the day's dull, dry skin to reveal a new, fresh radiance. Ulay Beauty Cleanser leaves your skin soft, smooth, and never greasy. Discover your natural radiance.
More soap chips? This guy's soap happy.
Gatorade. That's G.
I gotcha up.
Roomba sucked up my birth control pills. But that all worked out.
Mom, we need to get the brownie stuff for the bake sale.
Ooh, I have stuff to make brownies. But probably not the kind you want to sell to kids.
She just looks so fragile.
And it was that look that you knew, like something was up. So we started hanging out more and more. Next thing you know it, we're in a relationship. And months gone by, he treats me like the queen that I know I am. He caters to me. He was cooking. Everything you can ever imagine that would make you happy.
Hang on to the $500, or do you want to buy the box on the display floor? You want the money? She doesn't want the box, so we'll show her.
Ah, summer love. You meet. You flirt. And if all goes well, you find your perfect match. The sandal sale, only at Payless. Summer love has its place, and doesn't it feel good? Now at Payless, you can slip into the summer's hottest styles, and at only $9.99, you can afford to love them all.
A museum of hip-hop history. Sunday at 6:30, 5:30 Central.
Very good. Very
nice.
Going to see right guard right there is going to get his right hand, but this is what tells me that Bryce Perkins is not 100% healthy. He's got a corner there that he's got this.
My mom's just swell.
Then she starts to yell.
Every time we have a fuss, just wait till your father gets, until your father gets, wait till your father gets home. See what I mean?
Wow. Look at all the different ingredients going into this. But this is all flavorful ingredients. Black pepper.
The state of the virus varies in states across the country. Cases have declined in 22 states over the last 2 weeks, while rising in 20. In Florida, the death toll surpassed 3,000 today.
Robin, showbiz. Go back to Buster Springs and check out the records for all the land sales in 1910.
Do you think any of them have a particular advantage? Some of them have already done a little bit of baking.
Yeah, baking is recipe focused. It's like chemistry. So it'll be interesting to see.
So they built a great big new one with the terminal set between the runways, and it opened after an introductory documentary. Only the Peachtree Road Race is larger than our annual Heart Trek, begun in 1980. We expect 6,000 runners this year. So far, the race has made nearly $500,000 for the Georgia Heart Association. 2 men joined TV5. Forrest Sawyer came from radio.
Well, how about Switzerland?
Oh, yeah, I've always wanted to visit the Alps.
Well, if you want to visit them, visit them. I'd rather climb the mountains.
La 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 la.
Da 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 da.
It's budget time at Consolidated Amalgamated.
Thank you, Spellman. But where exactly are we making these negative profits?
I'll have to go back to the mainframe on that one, sir.
Meanwhile, at Amalgamated Consolidated...
And that's it for the next fiscal.
Thank you, Peter. But supposing we close down the African operation and concentrated on something closer?
Well, I'll have to go back to the mainframe on that one, sir.
Yo, sweetheart! Where are you, little buddy? Uh-oh, we're being invaded.
Ye shall rebuild the old wastes. Yes, ye shall rebuild the old wastes.
That's it. We'll rebuild it.
Wow, a Hershey bar.
There's a smile in every Hershey bar.
His identity, a mystery.
Who is he?
His sword, lightning fast.
I challenge you!
His name,
Zorro!
Zorro. Tuesday starting 5/4 Central on Grid Extra.
I guess we can't keep it a secret any longer.
Sally Field.
What do you say we talk some trash?
Dolly Parton.
I am having an affair with a Mercedes-Benz.
Shirley MacLaine. Daryl Hannah. Olympia Dukakis. Julia Roberts.
Pink is my signature color.
Time has made them close. Life has made them friends. They'll steal your heart. Steal Magnolias. Premieres Tuesday, January 1st on HBO. The best movies.
Alternate Rich Ruining, representing Gen X at 54 years old. All of them here, despite working jobs.
Pop Culture Anatomy for 12.
In 2024, Idris Elba voiced this title character in a Paramount Plus show set in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Alex.
What is Knuckles?
He was Knuckles.
Oh, then that must have been me, Dad. But I was saving you money.
Well, how did you do that, Pumpkin?
Well, because they said that it's $3 for the first minute and 50 cents for each additional minute. So rather than get charged extra, I'd hang up after a minute and then call back.
So this is nice. I am much more confident baking than I am cooking. Get out. And I'm excited to be able to share some of my sweet treats from Hawaii.
Onyenwere, she's called her own number a couple times here recently. Ball loose on the deck, diving for it, and we got another tie-up. So the pace of the game has kind of gone from run to jog to crawl here over the last few minutes.
And on that missed shot, you see Reese coming from the wing.
Interested in buying or merging with the app. A law aimed at blocking the app in the U.S. under its current ownership went into effect January 19th. But the next day, Trump signed an executive order delaying the enforcement of the ban by 75 days.
Mathias returns it, and he's a story in himself. The Olympic decathlon champ hasn't played much football for Stanford, but he's stealing the show today with a 96-yard touchdown romp that electrifies the crowd and spurs his team to victory. Still trailing in the closing minute.
We made it to the show. This song is singing. We made it to the show. This jazz is swinging. We made it to the show. This jam is ringing. We made it to the show because this band is swinging. We made it to the show because this band is swinging.
Light as a feather. We made it to the show and did it together.
You're the only family I've got. I'm not gonna let you down.
Gentlemen, this school is about combat.
10 more seconds, then I've got him.
There are no points for second place.
They're 1/2 inch. They're very, very small members.
Never heard of them before.
Dog family.
Okay. Well, take him out and let him...
man.
Now, this concludes our tour, ladies. We hope it's been a memorable experience. Please tell your friends.
Save Saturday nights for us and get a new movie guaranteed.
Are you ready for a miracle?
HBO answers to a higher calling and gets one smooth operator. And he's got him singing, dancing, and praising the Lord. He's one rockin' and holy rollin' healer.
I feel a healing coming on.
Steve Martin.
Yakety yak, God's talking back.
And Deborah Winger. Leap of Faith premieres Saturday, January 22nd, only on HBO.
Academy Award winner Walter Matthau. Academy Award winner Tatum O'Neal.
11 years old.
I know an 11-year-old girl who's already on the pill.
Don't ever say that word again.
Together they make it happen. The Bad News Bears.
Maybe we're getting a stain on our tags on. Somebody come here. We got a temporary tag. Yeah.
Well, if I can't take it with me, I'm not going.
Here at the company's Linwood dealership for service. These are several photos the owner shared, and we're showing them unblurred after discussions with the Anti-Defamation League. They say they would prefer to show the reality of hate speech. The wordmark logo on the back of the Cybertruck is intentional. It's the tagging that's under investigation.
Swapping. 2nd and 5, toe off again as he is met at the 9-yard line.
It is a match for a beautiful pair of earrings, and we also open 2 panels for Julie Millen. Select again.
And let's try the bottom corner, number 21, please.
Red take.
And number 6.
No, that's a car telephone, so Bill gets a chance again.
Did you know the population of the world is now more than 5 billion?
Wow, that is a lot of people.
And it's increasing by 90 million people each year.
But the Earth is not getting any bigger.
So when it is your turn to have a family,
Keep it small. The more people there are, the more pressure we put on our planet. So take it easy on our Earth and conserve what you can. The power is yours.
It's Tuesday Travel.
That you should get your faith from the scriptures.
He learned to pray, to study the scriptures, to meditate the scriptures. He prayed all the Psalms, and the Psalms were very important for him during his whole life.
Is to say such a thing. A farmer? A good match for my intimate friend? It would be a degradation.
Just as the nation was heading toward record unemployment. The Great Depression had dashed the dreams of many Americans. Hurston had hoped for a teaching position in Florida that did not materialize.
Aquaculture industry. Then back in New Orleans, we'll sample dishes featuring the premium hand-picked Gulf oysters.
A sea of mouth-watering Twizzlers. Chewy.
Tastes so fruity. I love it when it twizzles. Twizzlers make Smiles happy.
Is this a serial killer?
The case would go cold for decades, and obviously it's just one of hundreds of thousands of unsolved murders in this country.
I want to, Was that all that you wanted? Me to confess that Archie burned down your gin?
You said you'd never get a dog. You said you'd never let her on the couch. Or the bed. You said you'd never do a lot of things.
New sights. New thrills. New chases. And new adventures.
I noticed there was a whole file on Kirby with a bunch of made-up stuff.
Breakstone's got his fall from grace all planned out. This is sick.
Take a break, Starbar.
A MeTV MASH sing. Weeknights at 6/5 Central.
Sir, Daily Double. You kept anyone else from finding one, Alex? What do you want to wager?
I'll go 6,000.
Okay. 28,600 if you're right. Olympic host city attractions. The Leonard Cohen mural and Place des Arts.
What is Montreal?
Montreal is the right city. Yes, 6,000 more for you.
You pay $16 for one pizza? Little Caesars, I pay 10 for two pizzas.
My place delivers.
You pay $6 more for one pizza than I pay for two pizzas. Give me the 16. I'll pay 10 for two pizzas and pocket the 6.
You got a tip?
Yeah, you got a tip. You a big tipper?
20%.
Just 1% of $16. Now you're talking 1920.
1920? I was born in 1920.
Delivery costs. Now at Little Caesars, you get two great pizzas for $6.88.
Bam, bam.
Only at Little Caesars.
Sheldon, I'm your girlfriend, and you should have taken my side. That's it. End of story. Good night.
Wow. Amy's mad, and Leonard was right. What a weird day.
Where to? This wine is truly unique.
So where is this mystery shipment? What are the cartel's new routines?
Sadly, I don't know. From what I hear, they are making many changes.
I tell you, the way I feel right now, I'd like to sit down and have myself a good long whinny.
The horses are approaching the starting gate.
Television across the decades presents the 1960s with 2 episodes of The Lucy Show this morning starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, right here on Decade.
With Endurance, you've got coverage that can keep thousands in your pocket.
You got the 500? Don't get too close to her. There you are. All right, Joyce, you're not out of the deal yet. Come here. I'll tell you why. Because I have something behind curtain number 1, and now you have a choice.
And he can lie. So I wanted to make sure I knew what was up before he tried to tell me a lie. So when I went through his phone.
Well, right after that, my nephew had his operation. Now he's my niece, Walter.
Right this way, Toothless, for your new set of ivories.
What was he eating or not eating?
He's not into solid foods. He's more into juices and smoothies only, primarily. And there's times where...
Out here. Yeah, well, let's make it up. Let's see how you prepare for this. And we got to do this out here. Basically, why now are we sneaking this?
Because I don't feel like taking the windows out, and I'm just going to bust them out of the door.
He'll tell me if I don't follow these rituals that he studied or whatever, I will develop like cancer or other things down the line, health issues. So he says that he's just trying to help me out. But it's an everyday constant thing. It's not just, hey, you're here. And
Presenting the end of the same old breakfast.
Spread a little Skippy on an English muffin. Spread Skippy peanut butter on some toast. Spread it nice and creamy on a pancake or banana, and your kids are gonna think that it's the most. If you wanna give them something that's nutritious, something that you know they're gonna love. Spread a little Skippy on a nice hot waffle.
Skippy, the end of the same old breakfast.
Oh, Petite Fleur! That's the hottest new restaurant in town.
I think I personally am someone that is very vocal, and I like to speak and show my opinions. And I think NGLU has just done a really good job at trying to incorporate everybody, no matter what race, no matter what gender, no matter sexual orientation, anything.
File. You can do it, come on. You can do it. You can do it, come on.
There had been shows like Thank You Lucky Stars.
When the night is cold and my arms want someone to hold, I think of you.
That felt like an old-fashioned variety show being brought up to date.
School is back in full swing. Meet all the new kids and catch up with familiar faces.
time how amazing it feels to be in control of my body.
Cisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you come to San Francisco, summertime.
My head hurts. Mom can fix that. I won't take all that baby medicine. Me neither. Mom can fix that.
You're too big for chewables, but not for junior strength Tylenol caplets. Specially designed for kids 6 to 14, so one easy-to-swallow caplet gives the same pain and fever relief as 2 chewables.
Katie doesn't know I like her. I can fix that.
When they outgrow chewables, they grow into junior strength Tylenol.
Bert, we need to talk.
What happened to you?
Rock, water fountain.
Which is kind of odd when you consider they've got running backs who we've seen perform well before, like Pacheco and Hunt. And there is Pacheco out of the backfield at the 35-yard line. He is stopped there.
Good afternoon. I'm Christine Pei with a check of our top stories on King 5. Just days after a fire destroyed 4 Cybertrucks in Seattle, police are now investigating vandalism at a Tesla dealership in Snohomish County. King 5's Savannah Welch is in Linwood, where we heard from the owner of one of the damaged Cybertrucks.
Endangered animal? You. They groom. You groom. They wash. You wash. And when you wash, you can help save them. New Johnson's Endangered Species shampoos and soaps. Part of every sale goes to World Wildlife Fund to help save the earth. They're made with mild stuff, too, and come with cool 3D collector cards. So, you drive your parents crazy, so do they. New Johnson's Endangered Species.
This is Great Moments in Locomotion. The Speed Walker moves quickly over the ground using strenuous heel-toe movements in strict adherence to the rules of the International Race Walking Association, and can reach speeds of up to 15 kilometers per hour. Hey, watch out for that.
From the Square 2 Golf Company, a set of totally matched golf clubs dedicated to the woman golfer, finely engineered for optimum performance. Square 2 is the official club of the Ladies Professional Golf Association, including the golf bag. The set sells for $753.
Without a body, how could prosecutors prove that Tina was dead?
The approach that we took was...
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just meals good at Panera.
Beyond Oklahoma, the number of COVID cases is on the rise in many other states, raising the question, is this a second wave or still part of the first? Sam Brock has more.
You eliminated your Office co-star Angela Kinsey during Smash the Buzzer. She gave me a message to pass on to you.
Interesting.
Play, Stanford begins to roll. Krikorian's long toss is taken by Morley. And a few plays later, Matthias scores his second touchdown, and it's a 20-20 ball game.
And to keep trim, the Total Gym Exercise System by West Bend. More than 70 exercises can be performed at your own level on the Total Gym. Exercise at home, stay in shape, and have fun. It retails for $595. After exercising, relax and watch TV. For home and go. Panasonic's 4-inch diagonal black and white television with AM/FM radio and digital alarm clock. And this Panasonic 5-inch diagonal black and white portable television. They're priced at $349.90. Total value of this deal, $1,698.50.
The arm and the attitude. The Ryan Express.
Strike two.
My attitude is I take each year as it comes along. And I think when you're younger, you're caught up in the excitement and the youth of it and just being glad to be there and being a part of it. And I think the older you get, the more appreciation you have.
And so we choose Nolan Ryan.
In this colorfully named 2023 Netflix show, Maya Erskine voices Mizu, a female warrior bent on revenge in feudal Japan. Great show. It's called Blue Eye Samurai.
So, what's your deal? Fast food consultant. I'll try your new product and tell you if I like it. What do you got?
My 99-cent Western cheeseburger. It's a jumbo patty smothered in melting cheese and onions and my very own tangy barbecue sauce.
Okay, I'll eat that.
What do you charge?
$25,000.
Any takers?
All I need is one. So the $25,000 is... per nugget.
Don't heat up your kitchen with that big, slow oven. You can cook complete meals for your whole family up to 40% faster. There's even a reheat setting for leftovers.
Saying we did it. He just smoked Miners right there, which is not that easy. And that's happened to Miners twice today. And you should have had a little bit more time with the four-man pass rush. But we saw this last week against Houston. This D-line, when they get going, watch out.
Timeout called by New England.
Ahead, I take it at any stage, I mean, as player, you can mess around with the variables and change things and so on.
Yes, you can. You can directly interact with the planet. You could, for example, drop a meteor on something, or put in a rainforest somewhere.
Yeah, I take it you deal with some of the current...
You guys had a long practice today, huh?
Yeah.
Your throwing is fantastic.
Well, she gets that from me.
Hey, Mom, can I have another manwich?
Of course.
Make it manwich and make it fun.
Wednesdays, Sundays, Mondays, and every day.
You deserve a break today. Did somebody say McDonald's?
51 for the Giants, their number 3 overall pick. 3rd and 3 from Mahomes. Kareem Hunt, the back. Looking that way, goes underneath, caught by Juju Smith-Schuster for the first.
No, I haven't actually seen him yet, but Norma says he's a whole lot of man. And you know how I like those big athletic types. Girl, this could be the one. Wish me luck.
If Saturday nights out are what you expected,
Hi, I'm your date.
why not stay in with HBO Saturday Nights? It's a new movie never seen before on HBO. Every Saturday night, 52 Saturday nights a year, guaranteed.
Want a little donut?
I'll get back to you.
HBO Saturday Nights, hey.
Ninjas.
So you get double the support, double the comfort, and double the smoothness, all without underwire. Cara Mia gives you 360 degrees of buttery, soft, breathable fabric, designed with front and back cooling mesh ventilation, so hot air flows out and fresh air flows in.
You have any idea why Duracell batteries last so long?
Why they last so long?
Yes.
I can never explain why. I'm not a sort of an engineer, but it's all we carry. And never got a complaint.
That's good enough for us, Mike.
Duracell. No other battery lasts long.
Spice. And everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction. Chemical X.
Hold on, see, right now that right there. Any other network, they'd edit that mistake out. At Cartoon Network, we turn it into a hit.
The Powerpuff Girls, weekdays at 7:30 on...
That's all, folks.